Down goes Sabril.
Weird, whole squad in the cut. Weird, hands up if you up. Shit, weird. Ball box in the front. Weird, came up out the mud. No fear. Sent from your chest. Make it clear. Weird. Full court press on a Friday. Backboard shaking in the driveway. Sweat on the floor, get the side fade. Still hit the step back sideways. Hands taped up in the hallway. Shadow box hard on the off day. Jab so sharp, leave a jaw days. Look so mean, make the crowd crave. Backseat full, past that. Long day, like a smoke, mat day. Laughing with the fam, we past that. Broke on life like a bad habit. Numbers on the board when I clock in. Gloves hang up till we clock in. Like one up for the losses. Two more up for the progress. Ball box in the blunts, weird. Whole squad in the cut, weird. Hands up if you up, shit. Weird. Ball box in the blunts, weird. Came up out the mud, no fear. Say it from your chest, make it clear. Weird. Early in the morning, hit the park first. Net torn up with the shot work. Crossover cold, make the ground hurt. Whole block yell when the rim burst. Late night pounds in the basement. Mama upstairs hit the pavement. Every little cut is a statement. Every little cut is a payment. Roll up, talk dreams when the smoke rise. Blocking out plays for the court side. Talking about belts, talking about course trials. Every bruise turn wore stripes. Cousin in the back still laughing. Chain on swing while we passing. We ain't had much, but we had this. Ball boxing blunts in the blanket. Ball box in the blunts, weird. Whole squad in the cut, weird. Hands up if you up, shit. Weird. Ball box in the blunts, weird. Came up out the mud, no fear. Send from your chest, make it clear. Weird. From the curb to the canvas, weird. From the mark like shining to the chair. From the first small bag to the big bag. Same crew, same block, same tag. Weird. Ball box in the blunts, weird. Whole squad in the cut, weird. Hands up if you up, shit. Weird. Ball box in the blunts, weird. Came up out the mud, no fear. Say it from your chest, make it clear. Weird.
Salute, man. We in this bitch, man. Last night was a doozy, y'all. You hear me? Do you dig what I'm saying? Down goes Subril Matias. And it was, to be true, it was dope to watch him, watch Dalton Smith do that. I'm not gonna lie. I had picked Dalton Smith too, just so everybody don't think that yeah, matter of fact, I got it right here. I said it on a late night. Show did. Show did. I'm gonna show it right now. Yeah, I do like Dalton Smith. He got a flashy style.
Yeah.
And could get Sabril up out of there. Or I mean, not up out of there, but he could get Sabril up out of there as far as Boogeyman and having to fight him and go through him. Let's be real with you. He from the UK. He a pretty boy, white boy, built. You know what I'm saying? Like he's spoken. Like, you know what I'm saying? If he could win, they're gonna push him. That is a whole nother story. Boom, man. I ain't even gonna go through the rest of it. What else, CJ?
Hey, what's poppin', champ? Good morning to me. Good afternoon to you. Chilling.
Yes, salute. So, where does Dalton Smith? Because Like the background, we're gonna smoke and stands real quick.
All right.
I'm trying to add a little bit to it. Where do you think we go from with this with Dalton Smith? I'm gonna get my mic back too, because I'm tired of not sounding as clear as I want to be. I ain't been using the mic, but I'm about to start back using it. I've been bullshit. But where we think that Dalton Smith go to from here? Like now that we know he with Eddie, but where does he go from here? He changed the landscape last night.
He definitely did at 140. At 140, which is a hot division, I would say aim for a unification because he got the belt, right? So onwards and upwards. He definitely showed out. Surprised me. I got that one wrong, but yeah, I would say unification. I mean, do you know off the top of your head? I could look it up, but who's the other champs at 140?
T.O.
Right.
Now him, Richardson, and Gary Antoine Russell.
Right. Okay. So any of those fights are potential, barn burners. I think Shakur gonna take that belt off of T.O., but yeah, any of those three dudes. So it's good timing because you got Shakur T.O. coming up. So if he could land the winner of that would be huge for him. I don't know if he's ready, but I said the same shit last night. So what the fuck do I know? So yeah, unification in my opinion.
Do you wait that long, or do you go fight Gary, who needs to fight?
I mean, they fighting in the same month, right? I mean, so the timing, whatever the rest and then getting ready for camp and ramping up, I would reach for the stars. I would try to do that.
See, here's the thing with both of them dudes, right? Excuse me. After this fight, we don't know where either one of them fucking going. They do a lot of talking, but you know what I'm saying? We can't. We don't know where the hell they going. Is T.O. gonna stay there? Is he moving up? Is Shakur gonna stay there? Is he gonna move up? He gonna move back down? We don't know. You know what I'm
saying? Yeah.
So it's like,
I feel you, champ.
You could go and be like, throw all your eggs in the basket for that, but then it's like, let me see if I can make something realistic. You know what I'm saying?
I think you're gonna have to wait to see how shit plays out after the T.O. Shakur, and then yeah, but there's other champions, so
he definitely
Russell.
He definitely gonna have two, and that's what I was going back and forth with B3 about, like, yo, bro, you don't have to, you don't gotta rush it. You feel me? You don't gotta rush it. You just won. You know what I'm saying? And it's about to be the end of the month, and then so now you get that first month of healing, to where you don't hurt, your toes don't hurt from everything. You just them over hit you everywhere, and now you can see what's gonna happen. And Gary's supposed to be fighting on some card in February, but they don't have the up just yet. The what you say? The undercards like that, and I don't know. Gotcha. I don't think he's fighting on any other card this month. So right about now, so let me go to the rankings over here and check this out. Just because I want to see if they updated it that fast.
All right.
Okay, let's go down here to 140. 47, 40. Okay. So, yep, they already, and Isaac Cruz is the interim. I don't know where went. I think he's hurt, so Lamont Roach is not number one. Alberto Pulio, Sandor Martin, Arthur, I'm not going to tear his name up. Lindolph Delgado, Pierce O'Leary. They already talking about Adam Azim and Dalton Smith. He's ranked number 8 in the WBC. So, him fighting probably Gary or Richardson, trying to get a Hiroka fight or something like that, that's probably more feasible to him.
Yeah, but he just got the belt, so I want to see fighters progress. I understand. Maybe I'm asking for too much, saying keep fighting champions when he just got it. We didn't think he could get it, but I mean that's cool. But I'd rather see him fight another champion. I think he might be able to do that. He might be able to do something.
Koki, what's good?
Yo, what's good, Smoke? Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday to you too. Hey man, people was like, where Koki at? I said, yo, y'all don't understand what it's like getting home after a fight in New York.
Oh yeah. I took the 2 train from right there in Atlantic Ave, Brooklyn. I took the 2 all the way to the Bronx, and then I had to wait because the 12 bus wasn't coming. So I took the 12 bus. Then I took a taxi. So I got home like at 1:30. But yeah, man, thanks for asking.
I be telling dudes, man, on the weekend it is not the same schedule.
Yeah. But yo, I was CJ saw I was in round one. Round one from the Boxing Voice. I was in that chat, and man, the Mexicans, they're celebrating. They celebrated like Smith is from Tijuana. Yeah,
Right.
but
I was hating. I definitely saw that, Cookie.
No, but it was live, man. Barclays Center, man, it was great to see live. There was so many knockouts that like I'm like, damn, is any fight gonna go to a decision? And that ended in a knockout. Matias, he didn't look good, into that fifth round. He just kind of like he's trying to take these punches, like he has the iron chin, and it's like over time, man. There's like a car, man. A car's gonna run out of miles eventually, right?
Word.
And he was relying on his chin to get him by, and people want to blame the ref for stopping it early. For me, I don't buy that because Matias, right? He got up so quick, and if you guys somebody mentioned it. Diego Corrales, when he fought Jose Castillo, when he got knocked down, Corrales took that knee. He took his time a bit. He kind of gave it to 5 seconds, 8 seconds, and then he got back to work.
You take that 8 count.
Yeah, that was Jackie that mentioned that. Shout out to Jackie.
Shout out to Jackie because Matias didn't do that, and he paid the consequence because he got right back up, and you can't do that. You just got to kind of recover. So. Smith did his thing, man. I'm telling you,
yeah, that was his pride. Go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But you guys saw the fight. I was there live, man. It was great. There was a fight that broke out with the. I'm not sure if you guys see that guy that hangs out with Amanda Serrano, that bald dude. He's always with her. Mm-hmm. So he got into a fight with somebody, and 10 people were thrown on the floor, and I'm like, yo, who's? And this happened in the 4th round. So everybody in the Barclay did stop paying attention to the Matias fight. And they paid attention to the fight in the crowd, and I'm like, "Oh shit!" But man, it was wild, bro. Like,
funny.
I was happy because I had some yams. Like right next to me, I had a fucking beautiful Puerto Rican girl with a big ass, like Smoke will not know what I'm talking about. She had like that New York City chicken Kennedy spot booty. Like, oh man.
Oh, so yeah, you ain't care. You was good.
I was chilling. I was chilling just for the vibes, man. I was having fun. Like I want to go back.
If you know, even if you ain't never been there, and everybody done told you, it's always something that bro. We can say it now, CJ. They used to have regular niggas, or just like the niggas from the entourage. Them niggas would be in the back shooting dice. Like, you know what I'm saying? They in the hallway, like the producers walking by and shit. Just like, hey, as long as they ain't fighting, niggas shooting dice, smoking weed, and everything. Talk, bro, it go down. Like, listen, that's why, like, you gotta have your own personal security. Like, not even standing next to you. They just gotta be in the area walking, like Secret Serviceman type nigga shit. When you go to the Barclay, bro, it can pop off. Like, all right,
yeah.
Cool. The one guy that I don't fuck with no more, it almost went down in the Barclay. He fucking around with Mano.
Oh.
Okay. You fuck around with Mano, like fuck around with Mano at the Barclay, nigga. Your permanent residence place could be in the Barclay.
Yo.
Real talk. Nigga fuck around with Mano, you know what I'm saying? And then, nigga, if luckily his family member was locked up with Mano and they got a pass.
Got you.
It go down in the Barclay.
I always see something go down on Atlantic Avenue, man. I'm from the Bronx, but like Atlantic Avenue, bro, that shit is like
Lazy Sunday.
Nah, it's like that, bro.
Bro.
That's why, like that's also why we say the Barclay. We like how that meme with the white guy. You sure about that? You know what I'm saying? Like people like it's safe now. It's safe over there. You got security and armed police and SWAT team and Secret Service, nigga, because you never know up at the guard. But you sure about that, Brooklyn?
I saw some of those English people walking around like all shit was sweet. I'm like, I don't walk down that block. I saw some guy. He's like, "What's the bar?" I'm like, "Nah, you don't go to that bar, bro. That bar got security got shotgun in that one. That shit is."
You better all go ahead and spending the extra and going into the high dollar spots because you know you're safe. And some still might pop off in there.
Yeah. Yo, how do you guys enjoy the fight yesterday? There was a lot of shit going on. Plus, that finale, Matias got knocked out good, bro.
I was at work. I gotta tell my supervisor today, hey bro, I need the 31st off. But so I'm listening to it and all I keep hearing is like as soon as I walk away from the phone, I had my speaker, had the shit on loud. Is down goes. I said, God damn, I gotta run back to the damn phone and be like, damn, already shit. So but I got home last night and I watched the whole fight, right? Mm-hmm. And Dalton Smith, look at my guy, Dalton Smith had a game plan. I don't know, Koki, did you see his game plan? Because I asked Marco.
Yeah, I saw
Marco
it.
Was like, yeah, that would have been the game plan. I was like, I don't know if that was the game plan that was conjured up between his team.
Right.
But if it was, that shit worked.
Yeah, I think Marco was trying to say that Smith was going to box him, but when I saw Smith come out, by the way, I was booing him in the by the rails, in the entrance. I was like, I had my head peeped. I was like, yo, you good? I was talking mad shit, so I got my karma. I got my karma for sure. But he got to the ring, right? I noticed some guys when they start fights, they got that energy. He was shadow boxing before the rounds. He was throwing his hands, moving his feet. It looked like he was ready for like a high paced fight, and also like when he was in the ring, he wasn't gonna let Matias back him up. And Matias, he's gonna walk forward. But Smith was like, I could box, but like he didn't want to just only box. He was backing Matias up, and it worked. It worked because he's like, I'm not gonna let Matias think I can't hurt him, and I'm gonna hurt him, and I'm gonna get him off me. And that plan was the best plan because even if you box him, then you put the risk of getting tired in later rounds, and you don't want to deal with this dude later rounds. You want to get him out early, and I thought it worked out for them perfectly.
To me,
at least you being real about it.
Go ahead, CJ. Go ahead.
Oh no, for me, the fight, I enjoyed it. I mean, the undercard was kind of exciting fights, but not the names. You know how the game goes.
It might be
I enjoyed the fight
already. It might be one of the best cards of the year, just with the quality of fights, not the.
If y'all were there, with a beer, yeah. Now I was gonna say like
steroids, right? The matchmaking. Go ahead, go.
Yeah. Nah, if it's CJ and Smoke, y'all were there with beers, you had your shorties there. It would have been fun because with girls, they don't really know much about like the technical part of boxing, but when they see knockouts, they're like, oh, so like if y'all were there with shorties,
right,
it'll be a fun night because like it wasn't like full rounds. Even Keith Cologne took a while, but he eventually got the stoppage. And there was so many knockouts in one card. They weren't big names, but like everybody was getting knocked out. I'm like, fuck,
bro. What I think like the first fight, when I got to the stream and I looked at it, they said round one, them dudes was fighting like. Somebody stole somebody's girl or something. They was going.
Oh yeah, that Centron fight was. Oh my god, we thought he was gonna lose. All the Puerto Ricans are like, yo, Centron's gonna lose this shit. He's done. He got clean. Like bro, he hit him so clean. Like I was sitting in row 22. I saw Centron's eyes cross over. I'm like, oh, he's gone. Yo, he's done. And he came back out of nowhere. Man, that shit was fun.
Man, listen.
Oh yeah.
This is what I saw. What up, Bo? Before I get to you, this is what I saw. Right, this is why it was crazy to me, and watching it, and like I be analyzing shit. It seemed like not only did he beat Matias at his game, but he beat him at his game completely and fully. Matias like to try to walk you down, stalk you, let you throw punches, get tired, and then when your arms start to get down, he start to move, punching your arms and pushing your arm down to throw his shots. But the way that right before Matias could get with it, he would hold him and like lean on him, put his, you know what I'm saying? Make Matias down his tiptoes and shit like that, to where that tired Matias out. And then he just kept walking into shit. And in that fifth round, it was all he fucking wrote. That's I
Hey,
don't know
man.
if people seen that the way he wore Matias down, because when he knocked Matias down, it was, yeah, you caught me with a good shot, but damn, I'm tired as hell. I'm tired. You know
He
what I'm
was
saying?
trapping.
When he rolled over, hit the mat, that's that when you like, you been hooping or some shit, you be like,
Yeah.
he was laying there and the ref was like,
Yeah.
bro, you ain't got no gas left.
He was
I,
waiting to exhale, if you
yeah.
will,
That's
waiting to
right.
exhale.
I was mad at Matias because in the second round, Dalton was actually losing some battery. What I mean by that,
It was hurt at the end
yeah,
of that round when he hit him and he buckled and he leaned all on him.
yeah,
If he had any kind of movement, he'd have jumped out the way, threw 2 shots,
exactly.
and let him fall. But
You
he
couldn't
held.
say any more perfect. You couldn't even say it more perfect because that's what people in the crowd was saying. That was when you just said smoke. They were saying, "Yo, why did he just get him off because he could get a little more damage?" And what happened was Matias kept letting Dalton stop the rhythm. Dalton made the fight his rhythm by he initiated the clinch, but then when he got off, Dalton made sure to throw 1 or 2 back just as Matias escaped. And over time, that accumulates. And then by the 5th round, like you said, Matias didn't have any gas to fight that off. And that was why I was disappointed with Matias because this happened to him before. Against Ananyan, a lot of holding. Against Paro, a lot of holding. Puello, a lot of holding. You're at 33, you're going to turn 34 in March. If you don't learn how to fight off the clinch, you cannot win on the high end of the game. Because we've seen Bernard Hopkins abuse motherfuckers on the clinch for a living.
Yeah.
Like he took Tito to hell. We saw that live, right? So it's like if you don't learn that at a pro level, maybe in the amateurs and the Olympics, you could fuck around with the jab and move, but with the clinch, welcome to the pro game. If you cannot learn how to fight that, and on top of that, Dalton is a better fighter in the mid range, and Matias, he got caught because he's like, okay, Dalton's letting me stay inside a bit. I'm getting comfortable. He's not moving too much. And Matias got caught because he was getting way too comfortable. And once Dalton came for the mid range, boom, it was done.
It was, and shout out to my guy Bill, executive producer with the new theme song. He got about 4 theme joints for me. We're gonna run it up. But Bo, what's good, Bo? I wanted to go on last night, man, but I had to go lay it down. I ain't gonna tell you no lie.
Nah, what's going on, fellas?
Hey, how you doing? Happy Sunday.
All right.
How'd you feel about that last night, that fight?
I'm gonna be honest. I only saw the highlights. I was too busy watching the NFL going.
Hey, I don't knock you. You got shit going on. But when you saw the highlights, I tell you what, everybody got. It's only 20 minutes. The fight's only 20 minutes.
Right.
That's what I heard.
It's on YouTube for free right now.
Yeah, it's only 20 minutes.
Oh, it's on YouTube. All right,
man.
cool.
Yep. Fuck it. Hold on.
Nah, but look,
Go ahead.
Going into the fight, you know our champ Ross, he got that lead going. So I picked Matias, but I was hesitant because I was like, man, this dude just walked into shots. You know what I'm saying? Like he's an exciting fighter, but he's just like defenseless. Like he has no fucking defense. You know what I'm saying? And I was hesitant when I picked Matias because I knew Dalton Smith could actually fight, but I didn't think he was gonna knock Matias' ass out. That's I ain't see that one coming.
Hey man,
yeah.
I'm gonna show it. I'm gonna show it again because we was up here, me, Crush, and CJ a few days ago, and I finally made a pick. I didn't change a pick. I finally made a pick, and when I went and looked at Dalton Smith, and I was just like, I like Dalton Smith.
I seen a few of his fights before. He looked good. It just, the level he was on, I just, what I'm saying, I was like, oh, this might be a little different for him.
This is what I saw. Like this is what I said.
You want to see what's going to happen tomorrow between Dalton Smith and Sabir Matias. Some people say it could be a possible upset.
I do kind of feel like that. I do like Dalton Smith. He got a flashy style.
Oh yeah.
And could get Sabril up out of there. Or I mean not up out of there, but he could get Sabril up out of there as far as Boogeyman and having to fight him and go through him. Let's be real with you. He's from the UK. He a pretty boy, white boy. Salute. Built, you know what I'm saying? Like he's like, you know what I'm saying? if he could win, you know they're gonna push him. That is a whole nother story. And it could change the landscape of 140. CJ, I ain't gonna do it. We ain't gonna do that. That's not what we here for. So I felt like he was gonna win that fight after watching him a little bit. But no commentary. Let me see. Yeah, here go right here. Shit, only 20 minutes.
Opioid addiction.
All right. Hold on, I got you in the back. Fight only 20 minutes, Bo. Real talk. Shit only 20 minutes. All right. So we can keep talking right through the shit, but yeah, he didn't the second round was his best round. That's it. The second round was his best round.
I heard the whole card was pretty lit though.
Yeah, it was a lot of knockouts. I was there live.
Yeah, the whole card was lit. Like it wasn't guys protecting their O and their image and everything. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't that. It wasn't that at all. The one fight, as soon as the bell rung, you would have thought that no motherfuckers was doing round 13. That's for real. But the fight as like Sabril did what Sabril does. He sat there and took punches. At first, Dalton tries to box him, but it ends up, you know what I'm saying? Champ, what's good, Champ? Yeah, he pulled it off, Fun Truck. He pulled it off. You know what I'm saying? I thought he'd be able to outbox him. And well, I'm gonna be real with you. I should have stayed with my first thought when I said it. I second guessed myself in that short. I did think he could get him up out of there. I really did.
I will say in this first round, I was getting the impression that Matias may win this fight because that jab was getting through, and Matias's jab is what set up his pressure on the inside. But Dalton did make an adjustment, and I'll let you guys watch it. That adjustment was actually quite impressive, what he did to take away Matias's jab, because in the first round, I had Dalton winning the first round, by the way, but I know Matias, he usually gives away the first round, but that jab was getting through a bit. And then
like Matias is starting off a lot faster than he normally starts.
Yeah. Puello was one of the fights. That's a good example of that. Puello, Matias didn't want to fall behind a good boxer that could win those rounds. So Matias started late against Paro, started early against Puello, but with Dalton, I think they kind of did their research on what they could find in the middle. Kind of just in case something doesn't work out, they had a plan B ready. See that little pivot he did? That was that's what got Matias fuck, and then that jab to the body stops Matias's feet, come back to the top, that right hand and shift over, so Smith had a rhythm going for this one.
Well, salute to everybody.
What's good?
What's good, Brody? I just wanted to say my whole take on it was this is one of those other situations where I felt something dangerous because I was saying leading up to the fight, this is not a fight that Matias can afford to slack in any area, because we don't have for me, I've only seen mostly highlights of Dalton Smith. I didn't know. My biggest thing was I don't know what kind of power he can handle if he gets hit. He answered that question ASAP. He got wobbled a little bit, but his grit and wanting to be there just said, nah, I ain't giving up.
Right.
And that I was saying, listen, one of my keys to victory to where I know he's gonna upset this dude, all he has to do is use his jab and throw that right hand early and often, because you're going to make Matias miss something, because every punch you land, Matias is going to start to feel that he's behind. And it just seemed as though Matias felt that way, got a little momentum behind him, and then he does what Matias does, takes way too much punishment because he feels relaxed. Classic example for me, Joseph Parker versus Bacoli. Bacoli felt that Joseph Parker didn't have nothing for him, so he took too many big shots early. And that's just the way it wrapped up for me.
So hold on, we're Boxing Antics said new WBC champ. Dalton made us proud. Great Britain. Matias who? We got the last laugh. Great Britain, not Puerto Rico. Fun truck. I'm sorry, but I mean that's what happened to him, bro. That's what.
I was saying to Bodywork, like, yo, bro, I think Dalton Smith might run away with this if Matias ain't there, because the 140 pound really wants that guy to come back and be a champ at the 140 pound division. So,
Crush, I played the clip. We talked about it the night before.
Mm-hmm. We sure did.
And you was like, man, just like me, like, hey man, this Dalton Smith dude, I get the competition, but he making them look like they nobodies because they nobodies. People be beating up nobodies, but don't make them look like Dalton Smith made all a lot of guys look like nobody.
Yeah.
And then he came out here and did what he did. So how we feeling, Chris?
I'm feeling great, man. Shit, I ain't lose nothing on it. It was a great fight, man. That was a very exciting fight. By both, man. They was in the phone booth and it was bang, bang, bang. And I knew that if this fight was going to turn out this way, that somebody was going to sleep. But we was informing people who don't know much about Dalton Smith. That's why spreading your boxing array on these boxes, people, because in situations like this, you'll know what to say before you say it.
Yeah.
Most
Can't
people
be stuck.
on the train. Most people don't know shit about boxing.
Yeah.
They don't. And we already knew that one thing that he had advantage is his hand speed. But yeah, he the dog, and we were saying it's gonna be like a Sam Noakes type of guy.
Yeah.
We said that. We said it. And listen, man, right before the fight started, before the bell rung, you know how sometimes you see the guys in the locker room and you get that feeling? I said, man, upset. I said, here it is. I don't know. I said, maybe no more than 7 rounds.
Bro.
Hey. Ended in 5, but I enjoyed the whole fight card, man. They was getting busy last night, man. So
only if you was there live, it was crazy to see live. I was in the Barclay live, so everybody was getting busy, like you said.
Yeah, that was a hell of a fight, man. Fight card 2026 right now, man. I like every match, and dudes was getting their heads rocked, man. They was not playing those games. They came to impress.
This is why I crushed the big bro, because I said the same shit just a few minutes ago. This is already the fight card of the damn year.
Nah,
Everything was a banger. Like, I don't know who this is, but everybody went out there and fought. It wasn't I'm trying to protect my image, my brand. No, everybody went out and got it. Fuck.
Did everybody here see the Compa knockout? Did everybody see it? No.
I heard it.
Yeah. I seen that.
I was at work, so I heard it.
Bro,
yeah, this what I'm gonna do, man. Say y'all won't spoil it for me, man. I'm about to go watch these fights.
Oh no, you didn't watch that shit.
Oh, we're saying something very small detail.
I seen that. Nah, check it out. I seen the highlights, but I was watching NFL mainly.
It's all good.
But
bro.
But yeah, man. Shit, y'all got me all hyped up and shit.
Bro, go watch this shit,
real
man.
shit.
Go watch the card, man.
We called it, bro. We called it. We said, yo, this shit gonna fuck around. This is what's the name? Sam Noakes. You can win this fight. He may be there for you to hit, but at the end of the day, if you ain't on your game, this dude gonna beat you. That was our general consensus, like Crush just said and shit like that. So, you know.
In this round, I had Matias putting what he wanted to do, the inside fighting, but Smith made an adjustment right after this round. So I'll let you guys cook on that.
Yeah, no. I was looking at him making these subtle little adjustments early on, because I think when he took that first big shot from him, he was like, oh shit, then I could bang with this dude.
Right.
I could do something impressive. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think he just said, you know what? He wanted to put on, go back home, win, lose, or draw, and have that same respect that Sam Noakes got in his losing effort, because Sam Noakes done made I don't know how many fans off that losing effort. You feel what I'm saying? For a lot of
Yeah.
people like him, we didn't see a lot of his fights, but a couple of them. But
This exchange is crazy.
yeah, that exchange
That
was
shit was
madness
crazy.
right there.
Because
Yeah,
people
that
were
was
like,
cool.
"Yo, he's getting hit," but shout out to Dalton Smith, man. Matias is heavy handed, and he took these shots and stood his ground.
But look at Matias' eye at this point. Just look at that eye. Boom again. Boom again. Like that eye. Look at it. Watch when he turns. See when they go into this round right here. Look at his eye, the swelling. I was like, bro, he taking way
Right.
too many of those shots. And
But
he
I will.
every time he get caught with one flush, he pauses for a second. I was like, oh shit, them shits is starting to make them shits is starting to accumulate on him.
I will say in these rounds, he had Matias was landing a lot of good shots, and what impressed me was Smith kind of got through them, but he was losing his energy every round. And then when Smith came out with the knockout, I'm like, damn, like he really. It wasn't just a skill, it wasn't just a boxing. Smith had that grit to stay within the war and give Matias, that clap back.
Yeah.
This exchange right here, right? How he just made he made Sabril chase him from one side of the ring to the other while throwing punches, hitting him. And then as soon as Matias was about to get in the rhythm, grab.
Yeah.
You
This
feel what
dude
I'm
got
saying?
some, yeah, I think I seen one
So you
fight
did it again.
of Dalton Smith, and I didn't really know who he was because he was on like one of these undercard type things, and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
this dude is alright. And then I saw highlights, and then I'm like, oh, this dude fighting Sabril. And then
The
as
pretty
I
boy,
started
the pretty
like
boy, white
really,
boy.
really look at him, I was like,
Look
wait,
at them shots he just took. The pretty boy, white boy from the UK. You know what I'm saying? He built like a model. You know what I'm saying? And on some real shit. Like you know what I'm saying? The boy got some grit with him.
Yo, they both looked fucked up after the fight, though. Both of them were.
Yeah, hell
Like they
yeah.
went to war. So, shout out to Smith, man. Not everybody wins a title shot like that, going overseas and knocking somebody out and going through war for it. So that shit is
old school boxing, bro.
On another
The
note,
way the champs used to do it.
On another note, right, which what me and Crush were talking about this the other morning. I don't know about everybody, but we not gonna be like just like the rest over here. You get the real over here. I'm sorry. We just don't think that Shakur just gonna whoop on Tio, bro. This is
Oh no, I'm in the same boat, bro. I
Yeah.
already gave
I'm
mine.
saying, like the way that you win a championship, this is how you have to take the belt from the champion. We're not gonna give it to you. So if Tio don't do what Sabril is doing, how does Shakur win this fight? Can he do what Don Smith doing? Can he go forward and do this shit?
I don't know, because I don't know. My biggest issue with that type, Shakur already announced that he ain't trying to get into no more fights like that for the rest of his career. So I don't know how much truth that holds. But at the end of the day, I don't think Shakur's mentality is built like Abdullah Mason and Sam Nooks, like these two guys. You feel what I'm saying? I don't think his mentality is built like that. I believe Tio's mentality is built like that. Shakur just wants to win, least amount of damage taken, because he was emphatic that I don't want to go home with a bloody eye and my face all swollen and have to look at my daughter.
Then get a hotel room. Because when it comes to that shit, nigga, I bounce you up out of there. That sounds like pussy shit.
Hey, Smoke, you going to the Tio fight?
No, but I'm taking off on that damn day. I can tell you that much. I'm definitely taking off on that day.
What about AC?
Yeah, I'm here. I was struggling with my mute, but
Oh, you good? I know you in Brooklyn. AC is going to be right there in MSG.
Yeah, me personally, I feel like this.
Hey, see,
I
just tell
like
me if
both
you
of
was
these
younger,
guys,
you
but
would go.
neither one of them are there that
Hey, see,
makes
just
me
tell
want to
him
go
if
see the
you was
fight.
younger, you would go. If you was younger, you would go.
No.
Now
If
that
I
we
was
older,
if I was younger, I would have went to this fight and skipped that fight. If I was younger, I would be planning to wait and see if Mason ever fights New Jersey, Atlantic City, somewhere on the East Coast. I'm there. You feel what I'm saying? Because these are the guys I say, listen, if I'm younger, my bread is up like that. I gotta support these dudes like this.
you ain't worried about up. Like, listen, if he was younger, bro, he would have went to this fight and the next fight, right? Just being real with you. But here's the thing, bro. When you get older, bro, listen, and Koki, you know it. It's a different type of cold in the city, man. You could be walking, and be like, all right, I'm good. And you step out from behind that building and cross that street from that block and freeze for them 10 to 12 seconds walking back. You be, who's gonna get from that fucking building?
Hell yeah.
So right,
They were
man,
trying to make us wait outside. We said, fuck that. We're coming inside.
Yo,
and then you talk about like going from Brooklyn to Manhattan. It really ain't far. But what like, oh yeah, this is when he went up out of there. Like he was whack.
It was that right hand, and then he got him right on the temple.
So I'm just saying, bro, like
Got up way too early.
Like, bro, if okay, you got a car, I got a nice car, I got money and everything, blah, 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 blah. Man, I'm not trying to pay for New York City parking for. Are you fucking serious?
Yeah.
Oh, the parking, bro. The parking, bro. Forget about that.
Bad because if you know Brooklyn, you can go all the way up to Bergen or park your jump off there and just walk down. You feel what I'm saying? You can park it in a little triangle near Fifth Ave if ain't nobody there.
I wish the Bronx had that. The Bronx is a mess.
So
yeah, but you doing all of that, man. Like, see what I'm saying? Like, for people who don't live in New York,
you're gonna pay $1 and some change for parking near the Barclay. If it's Manhattan, you're gonna pay like $250.
So it's like, if you're on the island or you take the train as far as you drive as far as you feel like driving, and then you want to stay on the line that's always open on the weekend. Make sure that, and then be prepared to get off the train at a certain time late at damn night. And it's not just going to your car and leaving. It's not like that. Like it's a stadium, and then they got like parking for you. No, at MSG they only have parking for the motherfuckers that need to be inside.
Yeah.
So going to a fight, like, you already know what you getting up for, and man, I ain't getting up for that shit like that.
Got to go to 11, 12.
Not in January
12 to find parking for MSG, and them niggas gonna hit you. You gonna look at that price and be like,
oh yeah,
are these motherfuckers serious?
Be like, did I have to pay my rent?
An hour? So you calculate that shit. And you like, yeah, I'm gonna probably be in there like 3 hours or some shit like that. I'm paying $600 for this shit. These niggas crazy. For real, bro. Man, parking is crazy. My man just opened up. The homie just opened up a parking lot out here in Brooklyn because he like, yo, that's where the money is, bro. Niggas
I could imagine.
Man, dudes be like, man, people was like, man, people be like, oh, he don't even go to fights. Listen, I live in New York. Going to a fight in Atlantic City is a lot easier than going to a fight in anywhere in like, because they don't even have fights at the Nassau no more.
Yeah, that was even easier.
That was easy because there was the Coliseum, so you had parking, so you know what you was paying for.
Yeah.
And it didn't help my train ride. It was like 2 hours. So after that, Matthias L had to sit on that train and be like, "Fuck." I was like, I was looking at the people. I was dead scared of people. Train like, yo, don't fucking come near me right now.
Hey, bro, I went to a fight. I went to a fight card to go. I got there early to make sure I could see Jihad fight, right? And that was the fight where Jihad didn't make weight, and the guy was like, "Oh, y'all gonna pay me even though Jihad didn't make weight?" He didn't even go back to his hotel room. He had them pay him and get his flight speed up so he could get up out of there. Real talk.
Oh shit.
That's crazy work, bro.
Yo, what we got between Puello and Dalton Smith, I think that could be the next fight, right?
Let's see. Yeah, Puello is number 2, and it was because
I would say
nobody's gonna pay. Like, yo, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know what it is, but Sandor Martin is not getting the love, and we know that.
Nah, yo, he's the black sheep of the division. He's been though. Like when Haney was paying him that step aside money like 3 times, I'm like, yeah, we ain't gonna see Sandor in anything besides PPC.
Yeah, I would say this. If at this particular point, Hitchens is smart. Richardson Hitchens. He's trying to get something going with some sort of unification with Dalton Smith.
Mm.
You feel what I'm only saying it like this. Understand my logic. Richardson Hitchens needs to go on a run for him to live up to the boxer that he has the skill set for. He just has zero opportunity. If he goes after he breaks down this guy, looks at either a Keyshawn, Frank Martin, Dalton Smith. I would probably put Dalton Smith at the top because then you've done something that the other champions haven't done at that division, which is unified. There's nobody who's unified at 140 right now. Who's going to be the first person to make that move? Because I believe if Shakur wins the fight, he's not unifying with nobody. Not for a minute. He's gonna. This is his Canelo Alvarez. All of a sudden, this is, he's done everything in boxing. He proved everything because they're calling him elite fighter without fighting anybody elite. So now he's gonna be the super elite fighter. All Shakur fans. Well, Bud just handed it down to him. When the fuck did Bud do anything like that?
AC, you know what? I ain't even giving the same old no more. You know what I'm doing? I'm doing the same thing what the title said. You heard, Koki?
Yeah.
Dalton Smith just changed the landscape at 140.
Yes, he did. And the whole thing about 140 is we knew this division was basically musical chairs. At any given day, the right matchup, because it's so that division is so deep with talent, anybody can lose because I cannot remember this young dude's name. He just fought like a couple of weeks back, Spanish dude. He was talking shit to Keyshawn. He was talking shit to Shakur. Shakur was like, S my jump off and all of this other stuff after he knocked some dude out. He was calling him a bitch inside the ring and stuff.
Oh, Herrera?
Huh?
Herrera, no?
Yeah, Herrera got a knockout yesterday too.
No, not JD Herrera.
I'm talking about him. I know he got a knockout too.
He had a layoff. It's a Spanish dude with dark hair. It's Body's guy. Body always talks about this dude. I always I got to see his face to say his name and stuff like that. He's not even in the rankings yet, but he's a young dude that's up and coming in the 140 division. That's like I can't wait to get my turn at the title. So
right, and
Tito Mercado, that's who he is. Tito.
Oh,
Mercado.
Tito. Okay. Yeah. Tito been talking a lot, but hopefully, like you said, there's a lot of guys at the weight division, right? And with all these guys too, every guy has like their own contrasting style that could beat another guy. So we see Matias and Puello, but then we also seen Puello and Gary Antoine Russell. We see Gary Antoine Russell against Rayo, but then we seen Rayo against Cruz. You see how all these things kind of like, minus the other.
That whole division is basically a triangle theory.
It's like the best way to explain it, So, what do you guys think of Azim? Because I know they want Azim to jump into the picture, and Azim and Dalton Smith. Adam Azim,
Adam Azim is nice, but
you got to jump a few people, bro. Like he got to jump. Like it's a couple guys, like names, like whatever. But like, how you gonna get past Sandor Martin and Julio and Isaac Cruz? Dalton Smith.
Me, I'm looking at it like this.
That's a Azim. You know what I'm saying?
Azim fight who I just said, Tito Mercado.
That's a good fight.
Azim, you want to tell everybody you ready for a belt? If you can't beat Tito Mercado, you'll never get a belt, bro. Because the guys that are there are just as tough as Tito Mercado, but polished.
Yeah. Get a Tito Mercado, a Sims, Sims Jr., somebody. At least somebody B level, you know.
Yeah, like Tito. Like I'm becoming a big fan of Tito Mercado, but I still see, you know, he just needs that. He just needs some good fights by good competition so he could sharpen up his steel. One of them
Right.
fights is gonna be ugly, and I'll give him that ugly fight. I'll give him that
Who's
fight
Adam
that
Azine signed to? Who's Adam
exposure.
Azine signed to? Who's he signed to?
Golden.
The zone, I think.
Oh, the zone.
Bedroom. Yeah. Because I always see him.
I was about to fucking say, if you say Golden Boy, he's definitely fighting Oscar Duarte.
Matchroom is something else. I always seen Adam.
You know what I'm saying?
Whenever I look, it always seems like it's people from the UK. I don't really know. I'm just assuming it's the zone because I think most of the cards I've seen, I think the only 2 cards I've seen 3 I've seen Adam Azine fight were all the zone cards or Turkey cards.
Right. I saw that Scooby fight. I'm like, fuck, man, because I was rooting for Scooby Doo.
Yeah.
I was rooting for him to win, man. I was mad that he got beat up like that.
Yeah, I was mad too because I was trying to be like, you know, when that whole situation with Floyd Schofield, you had JD Herrera talking. You had Scooby who was like, "Yo, I'm in the gym right now. I'm on weight. I'm everything. Put me in." You know what I'm saying? So
Put me in, coach.
Okay. Let me check this dude out because I didn't really know of him until then. And then I'm like, yo, this little muscle man bodybuilder, Frank Martin ass looking nigga, bro. Like, come on, man. Like,
he should have been at the game yesterday, the NFL game.
Yeah, like this dude, like even if he is 130, 140 something pounds, bro, you look like you 190 pounds with all that muscle. Like, God, I would not think you box. I'd be like, I'd have to push you and see if you move. Like, bro, all that muscle.
He can't even shoulder roll. It's too much muscle there.
Yeah.
Champ said he just seen Mercado a few weeks ago. He with Matchroom. He with Eddie.
Yeah.
Yo, salute to Smoke for having me on the panel, by the way. Thank you. And AC, you know, I want to say real quick, for me, Matias took that L in like the worst fashion. But for me, you know, obviously I'm going to still be a fan. I was born in Fajardo, Puerto Rico. You know, me being a Afro-Rican like Matias, you know, Black Puerto Rican, I go back with him. So for me, I'm a ride and die with Matias. You know, I am disappointed. I think he didn't take this fight with the focus he needed to take it with. And going forward, I like to see him, you know, level up, get a new coach, you know, because he's too comfortable being in Puerto Rico with the people that, you know, he grew up with. It's like hanging out with your boys, you know. You want to be on some militant shit. And he got to get some new guys in his team. And hopefully he could rematch Puello. And if he can't, he's going to turn 34 in March, you know, and 34, you know how boxing is. Not everybody ages well, especially with that style when you get hit a lot. So he has to take 2 more fights or call it, you know, that's it. Because he gave us enough wars, enough, you know, fights and all that. So, you know, it's just not his time. And, but yeah, yo, guys, thank you. I got to run out real quick, but I'm going to be back later. And
damn, Cole, I wanted to ask you a question that I just wanted to ask you real quick before you bounce.
Yes, sir.
What do you think if he went to like a Buddy McGirt or Mikey Garcia's pops?
I think it will help him a lot because he gets too much coddling. These guys in Puerto Rico, man, they coddle these guys like, you know, like they're the next big thing. And it's like, you can't do that with these guys. These guys, like when Matias was at his best, he came out of jail. He had no girl, you know, no kids. He was just that ruthless, you know, hopeless dude, you know, and now, you know, he kind of softened up. He's hanging out with these, like, you know, artists in Puerto Rico, and all that shit makes you soft. And
yeah, we say the nigga backed up when he come home from jail and knocking niggas out.
Yeah,
say, yo, that dude
you know,
backed up.
You know, backed up is the best way to go. That's what I used to do for my amateur fights. I'll tell my shorty, baby, give me 2 months. I'm trying to hold this nut. I'm trying to hold this nut. This nut's gonna give me all the energy I need to get this win. So, no, but yo, guys, thank you so much for having me on, man. Smoke, I appreciate it again. And AC, much respect.
Yeah, for sure.
Anytime.
All right, guys, enjoy your Sunday.
Word. But let's get to the second part of it, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I still got to run to work today, too, and I'll probably jump back on later on, late. But the second part, you know, can T.O. do the same?
I honestly, I see T.O. The way I see T.O. winning is T.O.'s being loose, unorthodox. He's doing shit that's making Shakur, look like the fuck is he doing? You feel what I'm saying? Stand there and do some dumb shit in the middle of the ring like Majimov was doing. You feel what I'm saying? Now you got to make Shakur want to stop and then point at you like, what is he doing? Then rush in on him and bah, 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 throw punches everywhere, and then back out and do that stupid shit. So it's Shakur is working with cheat codes. That's his biggest weapon. It's not his ring IQ. It's not none of that. You're working with cheat codes. You got nothing but cheat codes around you. So you got a Rolodex of cheat codes. So if you want to face this type of person, you'll go to Ward. If you want to face this type of person, you could bring in Bud. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? So when you got those type of cheat codes, you can break things down in a way that other guys can't. This is why he has to be loose and unflowing. Everything that Andre Ward taught him, that worked with him on, because they working on technique and what to do in this and technique. Throw all of that shit out the window. None of that shit's gonna matter. All of that technical fighting is not gonna get you to beat Shakur. You get technical after you rock him. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta go in there, beat his cute ass. Beat this dude up like you really from Brooklyn. You feel what I'm saying? So if you can't do that, the fight is going to look like Floyd Mayweather versus Ab Judah.
Okay. I'll give you that, right? But here's the thing. Before shit happened, Floyd was down on the card. I don't think that, T.O.'s dad and Shakur granddad gonna get in the ring and they niggas gonna start fighting and Shakur gonna walk to the corner. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, to be like that type of shit, people don't understand that. Like, Floyd was able to walk to the corner. He had that much mindset to be like, oh, these niggas fighting. This I'm the one that got hit and everybody else fighting. Let me walk to the corner because I'm not gonna fuck up my check, right? Yeah. So if he was smart enough to think that when he went to the corner, what else did he think? Oh, I'm about to reanalyze how I'm fighting. And then right after that, when they started back up, he beat the shit out of his ass.
Yeah.
But because he was able to reanalyze the shit. Here's the thing. I don't think that's going to happen. But back to what you were saying, right? How Shakur has a cheat code. James Toney had the cheat code too, didn't he? Because of the gym he was in, right?
Yeah, you could say that.
But I'm talking about early James Toney, 160 pounder, when he was in 168 when he was training. Like
but he also was ruthless and he was a killer.
Okay, but
Shakur is not that. If we talking about 126, 130 Shakur, then I would be 100% like, yeah.
That's the Shakur that he talking about. He about to unleash. I don't know if you've been watching. Did you see the 4th episode of the Shakur? Okay, so yeah, all right, cool.
I think I stopped watching after the first one.
He said he gonna make it. All right, cool. He said he gonna make an example out of T.O. He promised us. He said he promised it. Like I'm gonna run the series. I'll probably do that. I'm gonna start running the series up on niggas and being like, okay, this is what you're saying.
Like, sometimes with me, I'll watch the first one, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then during fight week, I'll find all the videos, tab them all up on both sides, and just do that study.
You get the luxury of doing that. AC, I gotta do this shit. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I gotta do this shit. Like, I be in the car on the way to work. I'm not even listening to like music. I'm listening to this shit. I gotta do this on the way to work, at work. Yo, did you see the fight? No, I listened to it.
Yeah.
Then I went back and watched it. And then you gotta be careful on how you do it because they they you know what I'm saying? They people be like, oh, you ain't see this? I'm like, oh no, like I can't be talking my shit and then didn't hear it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you could be like, oh, I ain't got to listen to this shit until that shit start coming across my algorithm right before the fight. But he'd be like, when he dropped this shit, I'm like, what? How I missed this?
Yeah, let me ask you this question though, Pop.
Hmm?
Have you really come across anything with Tio? That's the one thing I keep looking for, but I ain't find it.
On Instagram.
Oh, he doing everything he doing on Instagram.
You'll see a couple of clips of like him working with Freddie Roach.
Yeah, I saw that one.
And him hitting the pads with somebody else, but no, he's not giving you a detailed look into his life. You know who are doing. You know, here's another thing too. AC, you don't even know if you're seeing or missing it. But I'm about to run both series up because guess who else is started his series back up because he fighting. Yeah. So
I seen the first episode of Keyshawn, and I'm just like,
oh, but did you see? I gotta watch the redemption. Did you see that he got redemption already up?
Oh, I think I'm not sure if that's the one I watched. You feel what I'm saying? But
was he dancing on the car and shit like that?
Yeah. When
no. He got redemption popping up already.
Okay, so the first one is with him, Zaquan, Shakur, all in the gym, all of them working out and stuff like that.
Yeah. When he falls to the floor, damn near cry because he tied his head.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the first one. Right. Redemption is up, so I gotta watch that. Gotta analyze that. I gotta do the Shakur shit. Gotta watch that, analyze that, come back, do reaction on that.
I'm gonna tell you something, and I didn't want to say it. I wanted to keep my mouth shut because I'm like, sometimes when I feel this way, I be way off keel. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I just be right. It just be that feeling. I'm gonna say this, man. To a certain degree, part of me is like, prepare for the double upset. Just like we saw Matias and Gary Antoine Russell losing the same night. Mm-hmm. Might just see that with Shakur.
I'll be truthfully honest with you. Since people want to call it an upset if Tio wins, like it's not a 50-50 fight. And it's just like disrespectful.
I'm only calling it the upset for Shakur because how big they're making Shakur right now. They're making Shakur as the face of boxing. Like, he just inherited it. He was the crown prince, and at the end of the day, he deserves this glory that he's about to enter. So for me, it's the way they build in Shakur only makes me say for the upset. You feel what I'm saying? To me, I don't believe it's an upset because at the end of the day, you're going to fight a legitimate champion. You've never done that in your career. You got a lineal belt. You was that guy. And then you lost it on the scale.
He never got the lineal. He never got lineal.
No, he had lineal at 130, bro. Him versus Oscar Valdez was a lineal fight. Make that make sense. So that was Shakur's lineal. You feel what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, Tio right now is the real champion. So when it comes down to that, this is your first fight at that level. You're saying, huh? Yeah. So at the end of the day, I have to say, the A side, the guy who's way more proven is Tio. But the market wants to blow Shakur up, just this weird sector of the market. You feel what I'm saying? Because proximity. Not because of what you really did, but simply because proximity to Andre Ward and Terrence Crawford. So at the end of the day, man, it's like, Tio, go out there, fuck this dude up. So this anomaly and bubble gets the pop before it gets bigger, and then it starts to do some weird shit in boxing.
All right, now.
But I'm still a fan of Shakur. I still want to see him go far. I still want to see, where his career goes. Does he does he rise to a certain level, or
we globally around this bitch, man? Yo, you know the UK was in this bitch for a minute, right? You do know
Yeah.
the UK was in the chat. My boy sent from a pet. So he said, as a Cuban, I can confidently say, I can confidently say, Jadar Herrera won't make it to become a champion, and Tito Mercado only got power, was throwing wild shots. Both these guys shouldn't talk about Shakur. Ooh, shit, damn.
well, I would only say this.
Damn.
I would only say this. In that aspect, Tito knew he was coming off of a layoff. And when I looked at his fight, he did some shit in that fight where he went to go throw a punch, and he was so off balance. He looked like he was about to fall over. So, he just needs to be in the ring and work more to sharpen up his tools and get the competition that's gonna be steel sharpening steel.
Well, let me say this to you, because I seen something that I got to do. Like I'm like real, like bro, I'm like this close to monetization. You understand what I'm telling you? About a month and a half. So I'm gonna be running some of the content that I from last year. That like, so when you see the premiere joints and they be like 2-hour joints, I'm just like, if it don't say live, it say like I'm at work. You feel me? But I'm running it up real quick. So
yeah.
But it just shows like when you see it, you be like, yo, was I on this one? Was I on that one? Did I catch this one? But on one of those, right? Did I don't know if you left before you knew it was live. Knockout asked you a question, and it was about Boots.
What was the question?
He was like, "Who Boot?" It was something like, "Who Boots running from?" And like, hold on, I gotta go check it before we get up out there. I gotta go check it. Hold on.
Who is Boots running from?
Yeah, it was something like that. Let me like, it's just a question because Knockout likes to go back and forth. Which one was it? I think it was. Was it this one? Let me see. Let me check.
I would have loved to know like my context of where I was going with it, and what weight was we talking about, because if it was 154 pounds, I have that argument.
Was it that one? See, now all of a sudden I can't get where the chat was at. I can't get where the chat was at. You feel what I'm saying? Now this shit pissing me off. I'm gonna have to go back into another StreamYard and get it. But fuck, because I seen this shit when I was at work. You know what I'm saying? Because the joints that are under 2 hours, I'm gonna run it up. I'm gonna run it up real quick because if they I'm gonna run up every feature I got. You know what I'm saying? I pay for this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but he asked you a question. So I guess the next time he go live and you catch it and he open the panel up, he'll see you. He say you AC because then he'll ask you that question. But it was something about Boots, and because when we was on the live, the playback, you know what I'm saying? I think you was getting at it. You was getting at Boots. I think it was that one when you was getting at Boots, man. You was going back and forth.
Oh, when his move at 54, yeah.
Yeah, we was going back and forth.
Yeah,
yeah. And so he was like, it wasn't, I'm not there, you know what I'm saying? So I just want to let people know, like, if you in the chat is where you're gonna be able to get your answer, like, because I'm not there. I'm gonna be at work when I run it up. Mick, what's going on? Ain't nothing, Mick. About to get up out of here before I go to work. I'm probably gonna jump back on later on tonight and finish talking about this. But because we go over right now, because Mick from over there. Salute to Dalton Smith, and Dalton Smith changing the landscape of 140.
Yeah.
Salute, Mick, for real. Hey, Mick, we go back and forth. Yo, Mick is, bro, AC, I don't know if you could ever catch it being up late enough, but bro, if you talking bullshit and people or you niggas will pay for you to get kicked off the damn show for a few days, get your conversation right.
Uh-huh.
Like you literally will be banned for a few days unless you want to pay for your band to come back and come back and keep talking your bullshit. So that shit funny as hell, bro, over there at Marco. So you better be knowing what the hell you talking about when you go over there. That shit real. Well, yo, Mick paid $100 for a motherfucker to get kicked off for 4 days.
Wow.
Somebody else in the chat paid $50 for a nigga on the panel to get kicked off for 2 days.
That's crazy work.
So, even in the chat, if you talking bullshit and motherfucker like, man, this motherfucker know what he talking about. You motherfucker get your ass kicked off and you just be like, damn, I ain't got nothing else to do for a few days.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And it's not shows, it's days. Because Marco does day show, like he may do like a midday show and then do a late night, you know what I'm saying? So you be like, hey, I want you, nigga, nah, you stuck in the chat. For a full 48 hours, or you know what I'm saying, whatever. You cannot click the link. Oh. And even if Marco forget and let you in, somebody be like, hold on, is it banned over? Oh no, it's not. Click, get your ass out of here. Me and sinners on what you say.
Wow, that's crazy work.
Oh God. So just saying, man, we like, you know, I'm gonna be running it up and some of the commentary shit that some of the lives we did when we cooked, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? I hadn't networked out after certain things that have been networking. And then when you bring that shit back full circle, like the shit that we said, like, it's just making sure that, you know, people already, like, you saying, like, I said this. It's not like this ain't nothing I ain't said before. That's how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
So, and I will be in the chat with it too. We just running up them hours because I'm this close. You know what I'm saying? To actually just making a, like, so we just respect the hustle, gonna keep the grind going. But
all right, bro. On to the next one then, man.
you know what it is, bro.
Uh-huh.
Mick, salute. See y'all later, man. We up out of here.
Door crack, instance burn, couch strong, my turn, plane slow, hair turn, rain drip, or blur, ashtray full, still feel empty, pull heavy, lungs turn limpy, phone on mute, room friendly, whole crew float, move gently. Welcome to the smoke session, cloud high, no stressing, keep smoking and enjoy the show, whole room in a slow glow. Welcome to the smoke session. Deep talks, deep confession. Keep smoking and enjoy the show. Let the time drip, drip, slow. Paper fold or got me on the table. Story in the swirl, every cone, every cable. Ceiling got waves, yeah, move unstable. But my heart stays steady, no label, no label. Laugh heavy chest, we still grinning. Pastel, small hell, still winning. Eyes red, mind clear, head spinning. Every pull, new scene, new beginning. Who slide through when the smoke rise? Who stay real when the buzz dies? Get past heel on the short tie. Old paint fade in the porch light. Welcome to the smoke session. Cloud high, no stressing. Keep smoking and enjoy the show. Whole room in a slow glow. Welcome to the smoke session. Deep talks, deep confession. Keep smoking and enjoy the show. Let the time drip, Trip slow.